Boy, you know you make me float, float, boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope, 'cause you.
Hey loves, okay y'all, so as y'all can tell by the title, I am doing a story time. Y'all gotta be safe out here, okay? Like y'all got to be safe out here. So basically this is a story time where I basically damn near got. But it's okay because I'm protected in Jesus' name. You hear me? Alright. But now make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so before I start, I am gonna like quickly summarize that there is these people that allegedly are sex trafficking people, and I almost ended up being people. Okay. It's not funny, guys. I laugh in very awkward and uncomfortable situations. I promise y'all this is not funny in the slightest. So boom, so I work at Chipotle, right? And I work in a outlet plaza, so it's obviously multiple stores around me and everything like that. So I have a McDonald's that's like across from me in a sense, kind of across from me. It's walkable, obviously. So sometimes I go there before or after my shift because obviously I don't want to eat Chipotle every 2 seconds. It's getting annoying. It's getting disgusting. So when I had first started working there, I remember there was one time, it was actually closer towards winter break, right? I think it was like a week or two before I started. I was walking, I have my earmuffs on. I'm walking because I'm heading to McDonald's, so you know what, I'm gonna grab me a little bite before I get to my shift, because sometimes depending like if I'm getting dropped off or if I'm doing Uber, I end up leaving a little bit earlier. So I was going to McDonald's so I could eat before my shift, and I thought I heard somebody talking because like my earmuffs were like really big to the point where like sometimes it's almost like a noise cancellation in a sense. Yeah, in a sense. So I'm walking and I'm hearing like somebody calling me or something. So I turn around and there's this man behind me. He's in a like kind of like a suit, and then like he had like some sweater that had like a logo on the side of it. I have a really wide peripheral, so like past him, a little bit behind him was another white man in the same thing, same logo, and they had a band that had that logo on it. So he's like, you know, hi, my name is something, right? Okay. Me, I'm by myself. I don't know these people. I'm trying to be respectful, but I'm scared. So I just shook his hand, right? And you know, he's like, oh, basically trying to invite me to their church. Okay, I'll put it like that. Trying to invite me to their church. And I said, oh, well, I already have a church out here, but, you know, I'm open-minded. I don't mind, you know, like, you know, where is it? What is it called? He tells me the name. I don't really remember it off rip, if I'm being honest. He tells me the part. So then he goes, oh, because I told him, I said, I'm not, because he kept trying to ask me, because I think it was like a Friday, and he said, oh, like, are you gonna be there this Sunday, and da-da-da, and I was like, actually I have winter break, so I'm not gonna be here. Mind you, I never told him how far I was, no, nothing. Dude was like, okay, well, whenever you're on your flight back, you can just go ahead and give us a call, and, you know, we can get everything set up for you. Number one, how you know I take flights to go home? Number two, set what up? Last time I checked for church, I just gotta come on in and see what the service is about. Last time I checked, I didn't know y'all had to set it up for me. Like, what that means? Okay. But yeah, so boom. He said that. And he like had asked me for my number, and once more, here's how I was thinking of it. Obviously, being realistic, I should not have gave him my number, but I was scared. Okay, bro, like I was by myself. I didn't have nobody. I didn't have anything on me. Like I didn't have like my pepper spray because I done lost my pepper spray. Well, not that I lost it. I actually don't have it with me. I think I left it at home. But I didn't have nothing on me to protect myself. So, and mind you, he had another person over there. So it was just like, you know, boom. So I put my number in. He put my name on it. Cool. As I'm getting ready to leave, the other guy comes and he also shakes my hand, tells me his name, says hi. I go, I leave, and then I witness them going to a lot of people's windows, stopping people, and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Okay. Okay, so right after, right, so right after, that had happened, right? He had like texted me the address and everything. I didn't say anything, I left it alone. So boom, I go, I have my break, I'm at home, and he's like texting me throughout the break. Are you gonna be here this weekend? Are you gonna be here this Sunday? Are you coming to church? Are you coming to church? Like just texting me. And I was just like, okay. Then he kept like calling me. He kept calling me. And I'm like, what the hecky? So eventually I had blocked him because I was like, why are you blowing up my phone? Obviously, after the first or second time I didn't answer you, common sense would have been to stop. Just stop. You know? So fast forward, right? I come back to school after my vacation and my break, and I literally jinxed it. I was like, what if when I go back to work, they're there? So that day, went to McDonald's again, and I'm sitting there, I'm eating, I'm on the phone with my friend. I look up, now, let's actually backtrack. I'm sorry, I skipped something. My girlfriend had dropped me off, right? And when she had dropped me off, they were like literally right across from her car in somebody else's window talking to them. I said, yo, you're kidding. So I like kind of like sprinted a little bit, went in. So I'm sitting and like they're like talking to people. Eventually they ended up coming into the McDonald's and they kept like looking back at me. So I got up and left. Like, freak, I look like just sitting up in here. No ma'am, no cheese and no freaking ham. Are you kidding me? I'm leaving. Beneath them. So I'm doing what I gotta do. So it's getting weird to the point where like I already told a couple people, like my friends, my family, things like that, just because it's just like, God forbid something was to happen, at least y'all are aware of what's going on and like where I would be or whatever. So like my mom, she had already told me, she was like, oh, like she thinks it would be smart if I let my job know so that just in case, like they could be banned from the store, like they can't come in the store. So at the time frame, I didn't say anything yet. Like I didn't know how to say it out of the blue. Plus, we are really busy, so I really haven't had the time. So time goes on, right? Time goes on, and it was actually because I believe it was a Wednesday when that happened. Yeah, it was a Wednesday. It was on Saturday. I was sitting at this very desk doing my work, and my phone goes off, and I'm looking at it like, because it said what? It said no caller ID. And I'm thinking to myself, like, who is calling me right now? And I'm like, okay, I just want to see who it is because I don't ever be getting no caller ID phone calls. So I answer, put it to my ear. I hear, hi, Zaria, it's da-da-da-da-da-da. I was just calling to see if you're coming to church tomorrow. Now, obviously, I should have just said no, hung up. But once again, it was just getting like awkward. Like it was like something about like how they talk, because they talk and look like they give like, okay, facial wise they give me uncanny. Second, voice wise they literally sound like freaking robots. Like it gave me AI. Like it was disturbing. So like how they talk makes it very creepy and uncomfortable to the point where like I just like felt the need to lie. So when he was like, oh, are you coming to church tomorrow? First thing I thought of in my head is, you're calling me up with no caller ID because I blocked you. But why are you so pushy? Because if I blocked you, why did you go to call me off with no caller ID? A big question mark for you, sister, because what was that? So I lie and I say, because I'm not even gonna say that that's still in my business, but I go, no, I'm sorry, I got work tomorrow, I can't go. Y'all know that this man sat there and asked me, well, what time do you clock in? Zoodoo. Is that your business? Now, mind you, because he obviously knows where my workspace is, because every time he has seen me, I was in my work uniform. So obviously I took that as, you're asking me that because you're going to try and come to my job and see if I'm there. No. So, boom, that happens, right? And after that, I left it alone. And like sometime throughout the week, he tried to do another no caller ID call again. I didn't answer it because I already knew it was going to be, like, who it was going to be. Left it alone. And then one day at my work, I was opening and I heard my manager and a coworker of mine talking about it. I'm like, wait, y'all talking about them people? I said, I was meaning to tell you about that. So then I'm like, telling them what I just told y'all. And my coworker was like, yeah, they tried to get me too. Like, what? So my manager then goes and says, and I quote, yeah, I've been seeing it a lot on my Facebook. Allegedly, a lot of people think that they're sex trafficking people. So when they're trying to get you to go to their church, in reality, they're really about to go kidnap you and, do business with you. Feel me? Unconsented. And I was like, what? You what? After that, first of all, not only was I scared for my life after she done said that, because a lot of people are suspecting it. A lot of people are posting about it, like, oh, be careful when you're over here. Be careful for these two men right here. And they're doing this, they're doing that. So boom, for a while now, I haven't gotten no calls, no text messages. I haven't seen them, right? Moving forward, after those accusations have been made, they now have two younger white males. They look like they could be in high school. Like, in high school. And they're doing the exact same thing that they were doing. Stopping people and, like, harassing them and forcing themselves onto stuff that nobody wanted to do. Y'all, I forgot to mention that my point in bringing that up was that once those accusations were made, they were no longer in that area. Like, you wouldn't see them no more. It was two younger people. So it went from them, two grown men, and then those accusations came out, and now they have two high schoolers in the area. But like, originally when I first saw them for the first time, they were close to my job, and they were like gradually moving to the other side. Usually they just stay on my side of the plaza, but they was going on that side. And so I'm like looking, so like I saw them, and at first I thought it was like the original people that I saw, but it was like, again, two younger people. Now fast forward, let's say that I did some research. Me and my sister-in-law was doing some research because I was talking to her about it, because I was telling her how I was like having a lot of like weird nightmares and I'm just feeling very uncomfortable. Like, I've been sleeping with my English. I've been sleeping with my Bible open and everything like that, but like, I don't know, like, I feel weird, and this is weird. So we do some research and come to find out those people are Mormons. If you guys don't know what a Mormon is like the group of people, they believe that you are also considered a god yourself, so that if you die, you also become a god. No ma'am and no cheese and no ham. No. Then they also do they're like cultish. They do ritual stuff. So I'm like reading, and you know what I thought that scared me the most? I'm reading it, and it says one of like their simple rituals are doing things such as exchanging names and handshakes. And what did I say in this very beginning of the video? That the first guy, handshake, name. As I'm getting ready to leave, mind you, the other guy was like by the van. He felt the need as I was getting ready to leave to come in my direction, handshake, name, and that was it. Like, he didn't say anything. Hi, how are you? My name is. That's it. So when I read that, I said, oh nah, they was trying to get me. No. So I remember after that, I was praying, had my Bible open every night right here, laid out right here. I was doing what I needed to do. I was pleading for my life, because you're not gonna get me. No ma'am, no. And so far, that's all that has happened. Like, nothing new has came up, but that whole situation was so scary, y'all. Like, but the whole point of this story time is to get y'all to understand that, like, y'all gotta be careful out here. Don't be like me. Make sure that you have pepper spray or something on you. Make sure that you're making smarter decisions. Like, it's not that I wasn't bold. It was just more so of, especially what goes on nowadays, I didn't know if they had any weapons on them. I didn't know what their plan was if I was to say no. You know what I'm saying? Just make smarter decisions. And again, just be careful of your surroundings at all times, because anybody can have any kind of intention or plan with you that you never know about. And yeah. But yeah, that's the story time, y'all. So far, I've been good, and I hope it stays that way. After I did my prayers and I did what I had to do to, what I believe caused a disconnect between that and myself, I haven't received anything else from them, and I want it to remain that way. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.